How's it going, you guys? Jump Skills here. Today I'm going to be going over the new War Hero talent tree for Beast Mastery Hunter. We got the Dark Ranger talent tree set released by Blizzard, and I just want to go over how I feel about this new talent tree setup. Now, I can already tell you that the feedback for this Dark Ranger build is not good. There's a lot of negativity. There's a lot of comments saying that it's boring. There's just no new interactions for us. There's no new extra buttons really for us. But I do believe it's still early. I feel like Blizzard can change a couple of things and tune some things. You know, it's still early, and we still don't have the BM Hunter other talent set that we do have yet to seen. But I do see a little bit of potential here in this Dark Ranger ability. There is abilities that make us a little tankier for high-end Mythic Plus or high-end rating. I do see a lot of potential in that, and it just depends on the tuning from Blizzard. There is an ability here that's like we're really not going to use, like Kill Shot. Really, I mean, it just depends on the tuning, and it's early. It's really early, and I don't. Now let's go over this Dark Ranger talent tree that we were presented by Blizzard. So we have Black Arrow, an active 30-second cooldown, fires a black arrow into your target, causing it to take shadow damage every 2 seconds for 16 seconds. Each time Black Arrow deals damage, you have a chance to reset the cooldown of aim shot or bar shot. Potential. It just depends on the tuning. I'm not going to speak for the MM hunters. This seems a little bit more complicated on their end, but for BM hunter, it just depends on the tuning. It has potential, so it's still early, and I just do believe we should hear Blizzard out and see where we go from there. Now we got Ranger Finesse, aim shot and rapid fire deals 15% increased damage. Bar shot and kill command deals 15% increased damage. Seems nice. I mean, it just depends if it's passive or it just depends. It seems like a passive ability, I can't lie, but it just depends. I'm not gonna give up hope yet. We got Dark Hounds. Each time Black Arrow deals damage, you have a chance to manifest an undead hound to charge your target and deal shadow damage. Passive ability, I mean, nothing too exciting about this, right? It's just is a passive ability, and it's just what it is, right? Death Shade. When you apply Black Arrow to a target, you gain the death blow of Hunter's Prey effect. I mean, that can mean a lot of things, but it's just not very interactive, and I get it. It's just we just got to be patient now. Dark Empowerment. When a Black Arrow resets the cooldown of an ability, gain 15 focus. And then Grave Reaper, when a target affected by Black Arrow dies, the cooldown of Black Arrow is reduced by 12 seconds. So the Dark Empowerment does have potential. I mean, you gain extra focus, which can also mean extra kill command if we are focus starving and we want to spam kill command. But that does also mean that we have to spend a little bit of extra focus on using Cobra Shot. But this has a little bit of potential, and we just got to wait and see how that plays out. So this one I'm kind of high on right here. So we do have Embrace the Shadow. You heal for 15% of all shadow damage dealt by you and your pets. And we also have Smokescreen. Acceleration grants you 3 seconds of Survival of the Fittest. Survival of the Fittest activates acceleration at 50% effectiveness. That right there has a lot of potential. I'm high on this one. This just shows that we can be tankier in high-end content, especially Mythic Plus and rating, but for sure Mythic Plus. I am so damn tired of relying on another healer or a pally tank to make sure that I have an external to make sure that I survive. I'm tired of it. So this Smokescreen here, I'm very high on it, and I hope Blizzard double downs on this and make sure this thing is kind of OP so we can be a little bit more tankier. I'm hopeful, and I like this. I actually love it. I feel like Smokescreen has a lot of potential, and also Embrace the Shadows. We just have to see. I'm going to be patient and not go too crazy, but I feel like that right there just shows that Blizzard knows and are aware that we're very squishy, and this right here will at least keep us up and make sure that we don't have to rely on other healers, especially on high-end content, man. And just, it feels so nice. Next, we got Dark Change. Disengage will chain the closest target to the ground, causing them to move 40% slower until they move 8 yards away. Seems like a PvP. I guess this could be somewhat decent in questing when we're leveling up, I guess, when we're trying to run away from mobs, I guess. But no disrespect to the PvP players, I'm not too interested in this, to be honest with you. It's just what it is. Intense darkness. When True Shot or Call of the Wild is active, Black Arrow deals damage 50% faster. Now that sounds nice. That sounds very, very good. It's just, like I do mention over and over again, it just depends how that tuning is. But that does sound good. That does sound very fun, and it seems positive, in the positive direction, and I'm looking forward to that. On to the next. So we have here Shadow Surge. When multi-shot hits a target affected by Black Arrow, a burst of shadow energy erupts, dealing moderate shadow damage to all enemies near the target. This can only occur once every 6 seconds. Now, this is nice. This is more AOE damage. Now, is this target capped? Is this not target capped? We just gotta wait and see. But this has a lot of potential. It just depends how this interacts with Blood Frenzy. We just have to see, but this does have a lot of potential, and I'm looking forward to this for sure. Alright, let's continue. So we have Darkness Calls. All shadow damage you and your pets deal is increased by 10%. Shadow Assassin. Kill Shot has a 15% chance to generate a charge of aim shot or bar shot when used on a target affected by Black Arrow. 15% chance to generate a charge. I guess my question with that is, why wouldn't that be at least 30%? I guess, because I mean we're barely using kill shot anyways, and now I mean I guess we get rewarded a little bit for using kill shot, but I mean it's not 15% chance to reset bar shot or get a charge for bar shot. I mean, I guess. And then the Darkness Calls. All damage, shadow damage you deal with your pets is increased by 10, I guess. I mean, it's another passive, I guess. It's just, it's not very interactive. I guess it's just kind of what it is. And then Withering Fire. When the Black Arrow resets the cooldown of an aim or bar shot, a barrage of dark arrow strikes to a target for shadow damage and increase the damage you and your pet deal by 10% for 6 seconds. I mean, I guess more DPS burst is good. It's always good to have more DPS burst, but I mean, it depends. I mean, I can see how this could be very boring. I can really see, but I mean, I get what they're trying to do. I mean, they're trying to bring Sylvanas' character into us with its Dark Ranger stuff, and I mean, some of these abilities, if not most of these abilities, do scream Sylvanas from my point of view. But I mean, if we're always using darkness for our abilities, and then there's some that has kill shot, and there's some that use like the crow ability or whatever, I mean, I guess I would just like more buttons on my end, but I can see where they're going with this, and I'm not going to judge them too quickly on this. I mean, it's too early. I can see why people get really hard on Blizzard, and it's not fun. It's not exciting, and I get it. But there's other talent trees that are also not exciting as well. But I mean, it's still early. We still have a long way to go till the next X Pack releases, and we still have to deal with Season 4's recycled content. So I mean, it's just what it is. So I'm very hopeful because we still have Pack Leader to go over, and Blizzard has yet to release that at all. And now, with that being said, though, I do see a couple Dark Ranger abilities here in the talent tree that is very useful for a high-end Mythic Plus user or a high-end Raider. But I can see from a casual player standpoint, this tree is kind of ass. I mean, I won't lie to you. The Dark Ranger tree is kind of ass for a casual player that just wants to play Hunter. It's kind of boring. But I believe that the Pack Leader is going to change a couple things. I'm very hopeful, and I hope that the Mythic Plus utilities gets answered, and I hope that the lusting between switching pets gets answered as well. If they can switch those two things, then I am very excited for the next expansion. But if I'm a casual player and I see this, why play BM Hunter? I mean, why even play MM Hunter? I mean, we just what it is, right? But I am hopeful, though. I mean, it's still early. We just gotta see how things play out. I'm very hopeful that the pack leader is gonna change a lot of things, and we just gotta see. But I do think that the Dark Ranger for a high-end player is actually pretty solid though. But for a casual player, like I did mention, it's kind of ass, it's kind of boring, and I'm not mad at the negative response. And I believe that Blizzard could change some things last minute. They have done change some things in the past before. They gave us raid buff this X pack, and I'm very happy about that. And they gave us a cooldown after freaking multiple seasons, multiple months. We got a cooldown, and we got our raid buff. So now we just need a couple more things. Then Beastmaster Hunter is right there. It's just right there. But we just gotta wait and see. It's February, still early, but I'm very hopeful though. But please let me know how you guys think in the comments down below. I really do want to hear how you guys think about this Dark Ranger talent tree. Is it ass? Is it boring? Is it good? Is it fine? Is it okay? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. I do look forward to seeing you guys on the next one, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace.